Hey, I'm Evan from Into It Over It, and you're watching Moshcam. I kind of didn't know what to expect coming over here. I've wanted to come to Australia for, as long as I've been alive, essentially. I've always wanted to come here, but, I've been doing, yesterday was also my birthday, but it's also the birthday of Into It Over It. It started on my 23rd birthday, which was in 2007. So it was the 9th year that I've been doing this. And I had no idea what I was stepping into, like what this tour would be like or what the shows here would be like. And yesterday was a perfect first show. It was just like playing super intimate, 50 people in a tiny room with no stage, just playing songs. And the birthday thing helped, it's kind of like, oh, you're not paying for drinks tonight, it's your birthday. That's, it's a good welcoming, for sure. I was extremely tired because the time that I went on, I think I went on at like 10:15, and my body thought it was, 9 in the morning after having not slept. So I'm performing for these people and just feeling like I'm on another planet, like I felt completely out of my mind. So I don't know where I am right now. Cut me some slack. Josh Sparks, who's the drummer on the record, him and I took a month retreat to Vermont. My vibe was definitely more, look, I just want to get back to what it was like when I started this and enjoying myself and us being able to just go somewhere and make art and not have to think about what we're doing, just challenging ourselves creatively, but also enjoying ourselves while doing it. And that, I think you can hear that in the record. I think you can hear how much fun the record was to make. We spent a lot of that time bonding and cooking and drinking wine. We just had like a really good like friendship vacation, kind of where we just play music 12 hours a day. And that was, we left with calluses and blisters on our hands, but definitely we left as better players. We left as better friends. It was really, really cool. I've written over 100 songs where I was in control, and recorded over 100 songs where I was in control. And you can only do so much with your own skill set before everything starts to sound the same, or everything starts to feel the same, or everything has, the process just continues to repeat itself. But I think it's time now to, for the sake of the growth of the project and for the growth of myself as a musician and a creative body, to start taking advice or getting second opinions or, hearing what other people have to say creatively that I trust. I mean, even if an idea wasn't the right idea, that wrong idea would lead us to the right idea. And that's, that's all part of it. It's all part of the creative process. A dark entry for a darkened door. I mean, frankly, I think good art comes from Chicago because it's fucking cold. It's cold for 6 months of the year. And you have to figure out something to do with that time because you can't spend it outside. So everything I've written, at least while I've lived in the city, has been during the wintertime. If you're not inspired to interact with your surroundings outdoors, you're gonna wanna interact with something. And what better way to spend time inside than to write music? We rehearse in a building that has, something like 400 bands in it. And most of the bands, at least on the floor that we rehearse on, are our buddies. And we can kind of, even just in our rehearsal spaces, can feed off each other's resources room to room and like borrowing gear, like or someone in one of the rooms can record somebody real quick. You're in a situation where you want to get work done when you have nothing else to do, and you're surrounded by other people who are like-minded and also want to do the same thing. And that encourages, the most inspiring thing to me is the people around me who are also creating awesome art. It'd probably be one of mine. That's the thing, I don't know many covers. So shit. If the world was going to end, as the song ends and the world blows up, right? Is that the deal? It's not my favorite Into It Over It song, but it definitely has the most apocalyptic ending. There's a song called Midnight Carol Street. I feel like that'd be a great way to end it. There's a song called Shaking of Leaves that has a really epic ending. It'd probably be one that is a little more bombastic, a little more fun to play. I wouldn't want to do like a super dirgy, slow one right before the end of the world.